team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out. It's Washington. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
That's strong coverage that are tackled at the 11-yard line. To the air, it's White. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Keeper for the first down and more. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On the run, it's Lee.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of that bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this
breaks into the clear. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arkansas!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. With 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Using his legs, it's Burrell. As the first down is still going. Both carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to scramble. That's reeled in. It's Washington. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The ball is picked off.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Breaks free. Could take it all the way. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air. It's White. Escapes the pocket. QB gets the first, now looking for more. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Handoff heading left.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass this time. He's running out of time here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Razorbacks will look to convert here on fourth down. They feed the fullback this time. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. This should be the last play of the quarter. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Washington. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. This drive has now reached the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Lee. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. To throw, it's White. Defense is coming after him. Pass caught on a comeback route. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to get...
Tremendous toughness here. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Washington. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield at 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving. But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's White. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They'll go hurry up here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is
the pass rush gets home. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer, also the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
The report and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's White. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the toss play now, running left. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's White. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the run, it's Washington.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's a designed quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They bring them down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Now, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Great cut there. Another great move. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power it toward the goal line. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He hands it off from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to throw. It's White. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Now here's the toss play. Past the 30. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. The 10.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The receiver grabs it. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man. This defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, this is why this free safety is, to me, one of the top players in the country. Does a great job of reading the quarterback, follows his instincts there, which leads him to the interception.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Here's the second down play.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. QB keeper all the way. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. An extra point up and good. Makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Razorbacks. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt?
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now rolling out to his left. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Henderson. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Offense getting set, second down play here. Oh, here comes the flea flicker. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Here we go, it's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. 2 o'clock with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They'll try a pass here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. The pocket breaking down. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Short connection to the tight end here. The Razorbacks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking for a late deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Burrell.
Really nice conversion here on that pass. And remember, they pick up this 1st down to stop the clock. Look at the clock here. You don't need to panic. You need to be in a little bit of hurry-up mode, but no need to panic at this point in the game.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, give him as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Pressure is coming. Quick completion to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. And the defense. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. He's in the clear. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The offense calls timeout with 29 seconds remaining.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Here comes a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They'll try to run this one in. Defense flexing. You stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be third down. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. We got it. The field goal's good. The game is now tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. They strike first in OT.
Wow, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Toss play to the outside. Picks up first, looking for more. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And a point after is good. Still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. First and goal, handoff. For a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. They go with a short shovel pass. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And it's a touchdown! They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead.